what a Sunday it was for David Duval and his stepson, Nick Karavitas. Duval watching Nick make that putt on 18 to get a one-shot victory in the PNC Father-Son Challenge at -21. Hugs for everybody. Golf Central is on the air.
Golf Central. Brought to you by Titleist.
Who says championship belts are for championship bouts? They hand these out yearly in the PNC Father-Son Challenge, and it's always nice to see fathers and their sons or stepsons or daughters standing there, all smiles. A great way to spend this December. Hello, happy Sunday to you. Lisa Cornwell, Aaron Oberholzer, Billy Kratzert. Welcome to Golf Central. I said a great way to spend December, but you know, we're gearing up for the holidays, and these guys, these players are out there still celebrating golf and celebrating family.
I'll tell you what, they were celebrating family, but come down the last 9 holes of this tournament, there was a high pucker factor on a lot of those kids and a lot of the dads too. David Duval did not play like himself coming down the stretch. Nick, you could see that Nick was struggling a little bit with his emotions. These guys, it means a lot to these guys. It means a lot to the dads. I don't know who it means more to, the dads or the sons. I'm going to say it means more to the dads. They want to get it done for their sons, and the sons want to impress their dads. So there was a lot of pressure coming down the stretch, and you could see it today on the television. It was great theater today.
Yeah, and for me, it was fun to see Lee and Jack and Nick Price and Mira and all the guys playing with their sons or daughter or stepson and just to go out there and have 3 days of enjoyment. You're in the Pro-Am, you have a lot of fun. Then you have the 2 days of competition, the scramble. What a great format to play. And, it takes a little bit of the pressure off, but like you said, became very competitive on the back nine. But all in all, it was just a great week for family.
Well, let's take a look at the highlights and a beautiful Sunday in Orlando, Florida at the Ritz-Carlton. Let's kick things off here with Karavitas at 11.
Looking good so far.
Oh, good.
I don't think the full pucker factor's in effect just yet. That comes a little later.
You've said pucker factor twice.
I know,
okay.
I know.
They would birdie that one to get to 19 under. It definitely does exist. I get it on the show all the time. David Duval for birdie.
Well, he's made many of these in his career, that for birdie, but the important thing here is the Funks made a bogey on the same hole.
And that got them a 3-shot lead at the moment. Duval again here at the par 5 14th.
When you're not practicing and playing a lot, these are the shots that usually you have problems with, but you can see David's been working hard on his game. Beautiful shot right there.
Come on, not a former world #1.
Hey, you never know. Short game can leave you at any time.
Let's go back to Nick off the tee at 16.
Yeah, this is a tough tee shot. Water all the way down the right-hand side. That does find the water. Now it's up to David. You gotta put it in play.
But he likes to fade it.
That one's hanging right also, and guess what? That also finds the water.
Okay, so that's what happens. You walk up there and you're gonna have to kind of navigate. Now watch out for gators. I saw a couple yesterday at Bay Hill.
Well, the one thing you got to realize here is that you get a club length from the ball. So that ball was within a club length of being on dry land. So they just pulled it out, no penalty, and got it on the green. David hit a great shot to get it on the green. I know, Billy, you're rolling your eyes and shaking.
A club length and a hazard?
Remember,
okay, I didn't know that.
Hey,
I learned something.
Yep.
Well, so did I, and good for David Duval, Nick.
How about the Goosens? Let's start with Retief's son, Leo.
Heck of a player here in the Orlando area and showing off some of that skill right in front of Dad.
Okay, so that birdie would get them to 1 back of Team Duval. Goosen, Daddy Goosen now for birdie.
Needed to make it. Leo misses the putt on the right-hand side. Retief misses it on the left.
So pars on the hole to finish at 20 under and solo second, and Nick just taps in for par on the 18th to win it. Team Duval wins the PNC Father-Son Challenge by 1 shot over the Goosens. Let's take a look at these final scores, guys. And of course, you always have to, bring back the championship belts. 2 days, scramble format, a lot of fun, not a lot of pressure, but like you all said, and like Aaron likes to point out, the pucker factor down the stretch. But David and Nick were able to withstand that. Chantel McCabe spoke with the winners.
This is your first PNC Father-Son Challenge win. You've won at the top level of golf. How does this win compare to those of the past?
Well, those were few years back. Life has changed. I don't have the opportunity to compete on a very regular basis. You know, I think as much as anything to come down, and I'm going to say it again, the way my boys have played in this event with the ropes, the cameras, the galleries, the pressure, the conditions, it blows my mind. You know, I think we both played about maybe similar yesterday, but the reason we won the golf tournament is because of how well he played yesterday. You know, today we were about the same, but yesterday he played so beautiful, carried me for the most of the time, and it's just, it's second to none. It truly is second to none.
And playing with the lead all day today, being in that situation, what was it like going down the stretch for you?
You know, it felt pretty tough, but it really wasn't that bad. You know, David was hitting it great today, and just, I felt my grandma with me today. She passed away last night, and so I felt her today. Yeah.
So sorry to hear that, but you said that this was an event that you've looked forward to for weeks, the best week of the year. You've had it circled on your calendar. Why?
This, you know, everybody's here, family. It's, you know, it is a father-child event, but it's as much a celebration of the golfing life and the golfing family. I think it's the players who get to play know that it honors the wives and the moms who do the true sacrifices to allow us to do these things. And we, only member of our immediate family who's not here is Shalene, who's in California in school, and she just couldn't make it. And so we have everybody here, and to see, I think for Nick's mom to see him compete and perform like that and play so beautifully, it's just a blessing. It's truly a blessing.
What would Grandma say about the way Nick handled himself through a difficult time and the way he played?
Well, you know, she was a wonderful lady. I knew we actually shared a birthday. I knew her a little bit, and she had told him to go out and play today and have fun and enjoy yourself and let the chips fall where they may. And that's exactly what we did. We went out and did that, and the chips fell our way.
I think that this, listening to them talk, certainly proves how much of a family event this is. David talking about family and his wife and other kids, and then Nick referencing the passing of his grandmother. Just a wonderful moment to share, not just with the person you're playing with, but as David said, the entire family.
I think it can calm you down. I think certain parts of this tournament and this event are very cathartic to a certain extent, and it basically gets you on a nice even keel with your dad. You've got that partner out there. You've got that guy that you've been emulating your entire life, and I think that helps quite a bit.
Yeah, it's so meaningful, and you saw it in David and Nick.
And we always look forward to this event, not just because of the family, but when you watch these young players and their dads, we see a lot of similarities. Let's go through some of those.
This is the best part of the week, I think, watching these videos of these guys.
There's Nick and Craig Price, and then the Elkingtons. How about the pose?
This should be called "The Apple Does Not Fall Far from the Tree."
And it's not scripted. That's the beauty of this.
Yeah.
You just catch them in the act of the way that they act. But
guess who that is?
Is that your UA guy?
No. Hey, you know who that is.
But it's more than just the look for the dailies. Watch these moves.
I mean, look at that. That is impressive.
Watch the finish of Little John. I mean, the stretch through the shot. I'm really, really amazed at how well that young man played. And then the sings.
In sync.
You think that they practice a lot together in the back of the range at TPC Sawgrass, Billy? You see him out there all the time.
Well, Cass not so much, but he's trying to turn pro, and then the Irwins. Yeah. I mean, again, the timing perfect, putting the yardage book in, and then Taylor and Fred Funk.
Laney and Tucker.
This is my favorite right there.
I know, I love that.
The grips together.
I know, putting the gloves on at the same time. That's fantastic. It's just it's a wonderful event, and you know, it's unbelievable. It speaks to nature nurture. You know, you can see that these guys are obviously the sons of these players by just their mannerisms and the way they go about things. And I just think that that's one of the most fascinating things about the whole event.
It certainly is. Well, we have much more from the winners to talk about, the winner's circle rather, from around the globe, and show you who is collecting all the hardware, plus later the best of the best. It's the shots of the week from the world of golf. You're watching Golf Central.
Golf Central is brought to you by Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X, the #1 gift in golf. Bushnell Golf and the Tour X. Slope technology when you want it. Tournament legal when you need it.